And they literally rip open the gate, and then they start running. Horrors untold will be beset upon our nation. Over 100 migrants break through the razor wire, knock down guards as they illegally cross El Paso border in wild scene. We are here. We are at this part of the movie, ladies and gentlemen, where all hell breaks loose. The Biden criminal alien importation has now come to a fever pitch where these criminal aliens who are trying to enter our country illegally are going to take matters into their own hands and attack American soldiers.
Wow, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, there's a crazy invasion happening at the US border right now. Shout out to my boy Benny Johnson. That nigga got the best political videos. Just go check out his channel. So without further ado, let's react to it.
A few moments later.
Wall just got 10 feet higher.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Have you ever seen a horror film or any kind of suspense or drama film? You know that there's this big type of dramatic buildup that occurs where you can sort of see the wheels slowly coming off and the gears slowly grinding into place for some horrible event to happen. And you see that in movies because that's actually reflective of real life. If you are paying attention right now politically in this country, you can see that in real life, we are grinding our way towards a horror show in this nation as it pertains to illegal criminal alien immigration. And now we have reached the horrific climax of the movie, and horrors untold will be beset upon our nation. Over 100 migrants break through the razor wire, knock down guards as they illegally cross El Paso border in wild scene. We are here. We are at this part of the movie, ladies and gentlemen, where all hell breaks loose. The Biden criminal alien importation has now come to a fever pitch where these criminal aliens who are trying to enter our country illegally are going to take matters into their own hands and attack American soldiers. And that's what you are witnessing happening right here. A group of hundreds of migrants attempting to enter the U.S. illegally rushed a border wall Thursday, breaking through the razor wire, knocking over guards in the process. The Post witnessed around 600 migrants massed at the international border, whom Texas National Guard were attempting to push back in small groups. The situation grew tense as the groups were separated out, and the video shows the migrants crying for help and rushing to the border gate. Groups of men with hoodies, gloves, and winter jackets pull the fencing away as a group of 5 guards stand in a defensive formation. They are now attacking us. They have been attacking us. And the footage is going thermonuclear.
My bad for that, guys.
On X. Check this out. Look at this. Look at the guys fight. Look at these guards standing there, and then they just don't give a shit. And they burst through. It's like 5 guys versus 100.
Jesus, bro, look how many people are
and
there.
They literally rip open the gate, and then they start running. This is not Afghanistan, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the United States of America has become under Joe Biden and these absolute bastards that run this country, turning this place into a lawless hole. putting the lives of the American military at danger, importing the same people who attacked us in Afghanistan. Like this same, look at these images. Look at this. Look at this. Every single person here is a military-aged male. I don't see a single female. Every single person is a military-aged male. From who the hell knows where. Coming into this country, ripping down the border walls and attacking our soldiers. I've had enough. 2X for some snap reactions. Again, this is going absolutely viral. This will be Joe Biden's legacy, says Senator Marshall, member of Congress and friend of the show, Wesley Hunt from Texas. No, these are not scenes from World War Z. This is the southern border under Joe Biden. All hell broke loose in El Paso. Biden will do nothing to stop it. But don't you dare call it an invasion. Crooked Joe Biden is organizing, aiding, and abetting this. This is treason. This is the moment when the Texas National Guard became overrun by migrants. They're not migrants. They're criminal aliens rioting to get across the border in El Paso today. Welcome, coming to a neighborhood near you. Coming to a neighborhood near you, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Migrant riot breaks out at border wall. Hundreds of migrants storm the border. You can see here from a different angle what that looked like. A free-for-all. Look at this. A free-for-all. Look at this. What kind of a country do we have? What is happening to our nation? What is this? Chaos erupts as migrants attempt to enter the United States illegally through the El Paso border. Just a reminder that Joe Biden is suing the state of Texas for trying to stop this. Keep in mind the Biden administration suing Texas to force them to allow an invasion. This isn't Afghanistan. This is the U.S. southern border. We are being invaded. Close the damn border. Coming to a neighborhood near you. This is not invasion. Then what do you call the scene? Texas, as illegal aliens storm across the border in front of the National Guard. Mostly peaceful insurrection. Yeah, this is more violent than anything that happened on January 6th. Illegal aliens overrun Texas National Guard. We are being invaded. Joe Biden is doing nothing to stop it. Well, why don't you do something, Congressman? I'm starting to get a little pissed off at these Republicans. I'm starting to get a little pissed off at these Republicans who pass government funding bill after government funding bill and then do nothing for border control. Lawless chaos invasion. This is what leftist politicians bring. Get some balls, Republican Party. Tell me again how this isn't an invasion. We are at war. Hundreds of illegal aliens rush the wall in unison, outraged after Texas National Guard troops had deported them to Mexico. This happened on U.S. territory. Illegal invaders are now the privileged class. Look at this. Look at them running over literally attacking our military. Attacking our military. This is not immigration. These are not migrants. That's exactly correct. This is a state of emergency. That's exactly right. They should declare a state of emergency and lock the entire state down. Why haven't they done that? Biden has the power right now to secure the border and make sure this doesn't happen. He won't do it. This is an invasion. This, again, from another angle. What is...
Wow, look at all those people there, bro.
One guy? How many people are in the Texas National Guard? How many people are in Texas? And Texas has the second largest population in America, right? Call up the reserves. One guy versus three.
Shit, if Texas has a lot of people in their population, they're about to get more with all these immigrants right here by the border. Bro, the way that they rushed through, it looked like the military were bowling pins. Like immigrants were bowling balls and just went right through them. Shit was crazy.
100 migrants from Lord knows where? Invasion, says Tim Pool. That's right. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, how much worse does it have to get? I don't know. What's wild is that the illegal aliens that are even here in this country are now turning on Joe Biden for this exact reason. It's crazy. In a recent interview, an illegal alien told CNN that he's not going to vote for Joe Biden, that he wants to vote for Donald Trump because he wants law and order.
A president that has law and order. Would y'all see Joe Biden fit for a president that has law and order and that can justify for his mistakes.
Nope.
Where this guy's from, but he's an admitted criminal alien. And he says, I would never vote. He says, I'm not going to vote, but if I could, I would vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Because he wants law and order. Because he doesn't want the same hellhole, lawless hellhole that presumably he came from to be brought here. And that is precisely.
And this is coming for a previous immigrant. How the f is an immigrant gonna have more common sense than our president? Not saying that this person has low IQ. I'm just saying it's coming from a person that literally came to the United States illegally and is not liking the fact that Joe Biden is not stepping up to the fucking plate and doing law and order with the fucking border. This is just a perfect example to show you why Joe Biden sucks at being a fucking president.
W's in the shot.
It's happening. Watch.
Documentado. Si yo pudiera votar en este momento, votaría por Donald Trump.
Y yo por igual, I will vote for Donald Trump too. All right, let's get serious.
Él es nacionalista y quiere que este país esté
He's a
bien.
nationalist.
Aquí nacieron mis hijos y quiero que mis hijos estén bien.
My children
por qué
here. I
más?
want my children
Why
here.
else?
No votaría por Joe Biden por este motivo. Joe Biden tiene al país hecho un desastre económicamente.
Exactly. Tell me some good things Joe Biden has done that Trump hasn't done yet. I want to see the comments. The good thing that Joe Biden has done. Because so far, it ain't looking good. Look at this border.
And they literally rip open.
What would you tell Democrats who think
Under
that
Joe
all
Biden.
immigrants are going to be on their side?
Dejen de pensar que los inmigrantes somos ignorantes. Los demócratas son la monja bondadosa que te encuentras en la calle, que te dice que te va a ayudar, pero cuando tiene el poder para hacerlo, se le olvida la promesa que te hizo.
Y para los republicanos, for Republicans?
Dejen ya de ser la monja diabólica que anda aterrorizando a nuestra comunidad de inmigrantes. No somos criminales, somos personas buenas que venimos a trabajar buscando una mejor vida. Los republicanos nos utilizan como la piñata electoral. Ellos tienen la culpa de todos, son los culpables de las violaciones, son los culpables del consumo de drogas. Pero es una gran mentira.
He says he wants Donald Trump to win.
Ya
¿Por
sé
qué,
que es
por qué
racista.
quiere que gane Donald Trump? Why?
Él es racista y claro que no me gusta que sea racista. Y claro que no me gusta la retórica antimigrante de Donald Trump, pero finalmente, al final, es pura politiquería. Algunos me van a juzgar, oye, es que tú quieres que gane Donald Trump. Pues es que es nacionalista, por eso quiero que gane. Y los nacionalistas aman a su país.
I don't really care, he says. Politics.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, politics is politics. But like he said, he'd rather have Trump because Trump, he actually loves his country other than Joe Biden. Joe Biden is just sticking his finger up all of our asses right now. And we're just taking it and taking it and taking it. Trump just wants the good for us. That's it, bro. He just wants to leave a legacy. He already has bread. He already has mad buildings. He already has a lot of things. He just wants the best for America. Remember that.
Nationalists love their country. I want the nationalist. I want the nationalist to win because the nationalist loves his country. The cruelty and the evil right now that is being demonstrated, perfectly personified by this recent Tucker Carlson clip about what's at play here. They are wishing to change the demographics, the makeup of this nation in order to rule forever. That's the play here. That's what's going on. And people are going to get horribly hurt. They already have been. There have already been thousands of lives that have been lost to criminal alien migration into this nation. And it's going to get so much worse, ladies and gentlemen. Tucker Carlson explaining it better than I ever could.
You assess it rationally, changing the population of your country in order to win elections on the cusp of an economic downturn is the single most destructive thing you could ever do to a country. And it's happening here. This is the port of entry for millions and millions of non-Americans. And there are a lot of ways to describe the people who come here illegally from other countries. One is just illegals. Another is undocumented migrants, but I would just reduce it to the way I see it, which is not American. And one of the reasons that no one talks about it is because everybody feels kind of dirty saying it, like it's something about race or something, or even national origin. No, it's not. It's really simple. It's fundamental to the idea of a country. We have a country, the people who live here are residents and citizens of that country. They choose their leaders. We call the system democracy. If you let millions of other people from other countries come in and choose our leaders, you no longer have democracy, do you? And we're not really in charge of our country, are we? No, we're not. So what I don't understand is, why does nobody say this? It's because they feel guilty and they don't want to feel dirty or naughty or racist. It's not about race. It's about who has a right to live here. Well, Americans do. Who has a right to decide who else lives here? Americans do. And I feel like Texas is especially susceptible to this because Texas has such a long history of people from different parts of the world living together in total harmony. A state like California had massive demographic change, and it completely destroyed the state. And I would talk to, in the town that my brother and I grew up in, the county we grew up in, we couldn't live there now. The state's insane. It was the best state, the richest state, the most functioning state, best infrastructure, best schools. It's at the bottom for all of those. You can't live there unless you're really rich. And I'm not there, so I'm not living there. I would talk to my cousins in Texas, and they would say, we've got, multicultural, we've got different cultures living here, but our Texans with Hispanic last names have been here for 300 years, and we all get along. And I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. And I still think that. I think it's the coolest thing ever. But there's something about that experience that convinced Texans that if you just open the border and millions of people come from all over the world, not even Latin America, but every region of the world, that it's gonna work out. Oh, it's not gonna work out at all. Not for Texas and not for the country. Because there's no reason to do this except to destroy the current system that we have and replace it with another system with different people in charge. That's exactly what's going on.
This is the issue of our time. Tucker Carlson just nails it. But it's important for us to really think through who we want to lead this country. Democrats have proven that they are willing to absolutely step on our necks and destroy our futures for forever power. They're a vicious and evil party.
It's sad, bro. It's sad. I feel bad for the military that have to go through this and put up all that shit at work. And when have you ever heard 600 immigrants just bull rushed the national border, bro? That is insane. Yes, they go try to come over the border, but actually successfully bull rush is just wild to me, man. But that's it for today's video. Do that Yonky Splunky, like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell. I love y'all. Peace.